I cannot do everything, but I can do something. I must not fail to do the something that I can do. Good morning, students. We are living in a time of pandemic where digital technology is a benefit for all of us. Students, I hope you all are safe at home and completed your holidays homework. Now, be ready for your online classes. So, today we are going to start chapter number 2, The Sound of Music, Part 1. Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. Before starting the chapter, let me introduce you to the author of this chapter, Deborah Cowley. Deborah Cowley was born in India on 1806 and died in 1849 at the age of 43. She grew up in Toronto, Canada, graduated in English from the University of Western Ontario and moved to Ottawa for a job with the Unitarian Service Committee. She worked as a freelance reporter for CBC Radio. When she and her husband were posted to Cairo, Egypt, she was commissioned to write the first official guidebook of Cairo and is currently in its 17th edition. Subsequent postings to London and Brussels gave Deborah the opportunity to write articles for the British and international editions of Reader's Digest. Now, let's start discussing about our chapter. Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. A small girl of 11 years, Evelyn Glennie, gets her hearing capacity totally killed, but she struggles hard and becomes a sensational music star. She becomes a figure of inspiration for differently abled people. Now, let's discuss summary of the chapter. This chapter tells about the life of a Scottish girl named Evelyn Glennie. When she was 8 years old, it was noticed for the first time that she had lost her hearing capacity to some extent. She managed to conceal it from her friends and teachers in the school, but when she was of 11, she had lost her hearing capacity totally. It happened as a result of gradual nerve damage. Everything had turned black for her, but she did not give up to it. She was determined to lead a normal life. She learned music. A famous player of orchestra who is called percussionist. The name of the player is Ron Forbes, helped her a lot in the learning of music. He encouraged her and told her not to hear music through her ears but through some other way. She practiced hard and got success in listening to music through other organs of her body. She had learned to open her mind and body to sounds and vibrations. She never looked behind from that point onwards. She toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra. At the age of the highest marks, at the age of 16, she decided to make music her life. She gave an audition for the Royal Academy of Music. She scored one of the highest marks in the history of the Academy. She has got a mastery of some 1,000 instruments of music. It seems impossible that a deaf person like her can respond to the things so fluently. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Lilt means accent. With a Scottish accent. She says that music pours in through every part of her body. It tingles in the skin. her cheekbones, and even her hair. When she plays the xylophone, she can listen to its music through the fingertips by leaning against the drums. She can listen to the echoes in her heart. She performs barefooted on a wooden platform so that music may reach to her heart through her feet and legs. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. She calls herself a workaholic. Apart from the regular concerts, she gives free performances in prisons and hospitals. She also gives her priority to classes for young musicians. She is a shining inspiration for deaf children. So now, theme of the story. The first part of the feature is based on the theme that earnest efforts and able guidance pave one's way to success. Scottish musician Evelyn Glennie is a multi-percussionist, means she can play very well many of the instruments like orchestra, xylophone, etc. She can play about 1,000 instruments with perfection. She listens to sound without hearing it. Evelyn fought against a physical disability and became a source of inspiration for thousands of such persons. Yes, students. Now, before starting the explanation of the chapter, let's discuss the title of the chapter. The title, The Sound of Music, is quite appropriate as the feature briefly relates the inspiring success story of the talented musician Evelyn Glennie. The subtitle, Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it, suggests what the readers are going to discover. It leaves them curious about how Glennie must have developed sensitivity to the sounds of music despite her deafness. She could sense the sound and vibrations of music through her skin, her hair, her cheekbones, her feet, in fact, through every part of her physical frame. The title also alludes to the famous movie with the same name. Thus, both the main title and the subtitle are apt. Apt means appropriate. So, in our next video, we will start the explanation of our chapter.